in the kitchen. Speaking of good job, Michael, I have already tried to bribe both of them in the kitchen to get me a hot dog.
That's what they were just telling me.
I did.
That's what they were just telling me before you tossed to me, that you were trying to get them to bring you a hot dog. I'm trying to do the exact same thing, and they said you already claimed dibs on it. We're here in the kitchen with Chris Morgan, the new general manager of the Mobile Bay Bears, along with Tara, who has a job that I'm kind of envious of. She runs the concessions over at Hank Aaron Stadium, where we were just kind of going over some of the delicious dishes that you serve there at the ballpark. Yes. Yeah. Now, Chris, first off, congrats on the new job.
Thank you, Michael.
And I'm sure the Bay Bears fans are excited to have you in the mix, and we're excited to have you in the kitchen because you're making something delish, right?
Yes, I'm not sure how excited you're going to be to have me in the kitchen when I'm done here, because I'm not much of the cook. She does most of the hard labor, but she asked me to come in and do what we're the smoked pulled chicken, which we offer at the concession stands at Hank Aaron Stadium. Of course, we do. As we were saying in the break, groups as well. Groups come out. We have barbecues pre-game. We have a lot of different opportunities for groups to come out and have a great meal before and during the game. But what I'm doing right now is I've got these cool claws here that you can buy at Home Depot, any one of the hardware stores in their grill section, and we're just doing we're literally pulling apart the chicken. Hence the name pulled chicken. So that's what we're doing.
Makes sense, don't it?
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Now I know why they call it pulled pork and pulled chicken. I'm going to throw a little bit of this at you while we're doing this, but you get the general idea. That just happened there. So you get the general idea of how we do this. We take these claws and pull them apart. So once we get them nice, get the chicken nice and pulled apart, I'm going to get Tara to kind of walk us through the process as this goes on as to what we do next.
Tara, is it an easy process to do from home?
Yes.
Okay.
Very much so. You can pull it with your hands.
Okay.
Because it's relatively easy. The claws seem to do it faster because doing a concession stand, and we have 5 of them, we're having to cook it every day for each venue. So the claws tend to go a little faster. A larger pan does work a little better. But once we pull it, we just add.
You said we can do this with our hands, right?
Yes.
So we're about to do that.
Chris is just giving up on trying to do the tools.
You
He's
can do
going
it
full
with your
throttle with the hands.
It's not very hard. The Sweet Baby Ray's is our favorite barbecue sauce. It's America's #1 barbecue sauce last year.
Fantastic.
Everyone loves it. We put it at our condiment tables outside the concession stand if you want to add to it. But we just add that, wrap it in foil, stick it in the oven for 45 minutes on 350, and then
it's ready to go.
And it's ready to go.
And a lot of these ingredients you have up here, you add before or after it's out of the oven? Can you do both, or is there a preference?
You can do both. We usually, because we have so many orders, go ahead and just pre-barbecue it, put it in the oven. If we just have one, then I prefer to just add it afterwards.
Okay. I think either one can work, but yeah, I think after is probably the better option as well. And Chris, you're really getting the hang of this thing with the hands.
Yeah, I'm putting the claws away. It seems to be a lot easier. When you put tools in my hands, we've got issues. So I'm just going to do it this way moving forward. But
well, don't worry about the mess. We have an excellent cleaning crew that'll take care of all.
Good, because I'm making one. But as Tara said, this is a great dish. We've got it in the concession stands. It's not like it's just something special that you have to be in a suite to order or our stadium club or anything like that.
Any fan can get it.
Any fan can get it, and it comes with, it's a meal pack. It's the smoked chicken sandwich or smoked pork, pulled pork, a bag of chips, and of course a great Pepsi product.
That would make for a good lunch even on a non-ball game day.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely, and you just wanted a hot dog.
Of course I do. There's nothing wrong with a hot dog.
You and Chassie are just into the hot dogs. But
can't help it, man. American tradition.
We'll put you on to something else, at some point.
Try to broaden my horizons a little bit.
That's right.
Well, guys, we'll check back in with you here in the kitchen a little bit later, so you guys stay put, and we'll toss it back over to Chastity Bird. Chastity, you'll be here in the kitchen next, and hopefully you can bribe a little more with the hot dog stuff, right?
So I think I need to bribe Tara. I think that's the route I need to go. Because she's in charge.
Figure it out.
I'll go the Tara route. We'll work on that when I come back in there. All right. No, is it? We are here back in the kitchen with the folks from the Bay Bears. We have Tara, we have Chris, and Chris is actually new general manager of the Bay Bears.
Yes, I just started Monday, and it's been a blur ever since.
And now you're on TV.
Yes, I'm on TV. Not only am I on TV, I'm preparing food, which that's not my forte.
This is your welcome. Yes. This is your welcome as your new role. And Tara has been over concessions for a while. And so that is who I'm going to be talking to about some hot dogs. But first, we are going to talk about another recipe that we're cooking up with some coleslaw, one of the many side dishes you guys have.
Yes, so again, I'm just serving as labor here. So what I'm doing is I'm just mixing the cabbage and the carrots and everything else that typically goes into coleslaw.
Did Tara tell you what to do this morning?
Oh, she told me what to do yesterday. I had to get a prep course because this is my first and probably last time to make coleslaw. So, but that's what I'm doing now, and she's going to kind of walk us through the process of what goes into this once you get everything mixed.
All right, Tara, go ahead.
It's relatively very simple.
Yeah.
I just like to do a pinch of the pepper.
Do people ask for you to cook for them all the time because you're just so good?
No.
Okay,
when I'm at the ballpark, yes.
Yeah.
And I don't put just a couple of pinches of that. Now the sugar, just enough.
Sugar and coleslaw. Huh.
Gives it.
I didn't know that either.
Can you tell I don't cook this stuff very much?
We want to just toss it all together?
Yes. Again, serving as the labor, which I could easily do in a concession stand at some point during a game. So, if need be. If need be.
And you guys also have a pretty big home stretch coming up as far as the Bay Bears are concerned.
Yeah, this is our last homestand starting this Sunday, the 17th of August, and we go all the way through the 26th. So it's a 10-game homestand, a long homestand. And we have the same promotions that we've had year-round. Yeah. Sunday is Bark in the Park. You can bring your dog. And again, this is the last time you'll be able to do that.
I'm sure that's a popular day.
But another thing that's great for kids, they can come out and throw the ball around after the gates open for about a half hour. And then after the game, they can run the bases. And what kid, maybe some adults, who doesn't like running around the bases?
And you guys have fireworks coming up, too.
Fireworks Friday, again, our next homestand coming up. Yeah. I believe that's the 22nd. It'll be our last fireworks of the year. So
and I don't think I have to work, so I think I might be joining that.
You can walk from where we are here at Fox 10, so just come on down. But again, it'll be our last fireworks show. But again, the homestand starts on Sunday. Of course, we're very affordable with our ticket prices, so we look forward to seeing a lot of people out to support the Bay Bears this last 10 games.
That's right. Come out and support the Bay Bears. Now, who are you going to be playing? And Terry, you can continue to add that if you want.
I should have checked the schedule before I came in, but what we're in the middle of right now, we lead the second half. We won the first half. We start the playoffs on September 4th. Yeah. So we have 2 games at home on the 4th and 5th. Like I said, we won the first half. We're a half game up in the second half. Yeah. This team, as you know, Chastity, over the years, that they've won 2 of the last 3 Southern League championships. They've got they're primed to do it again, and that's really unheard of in minor league baseball. Yeah. You don't see that a lot. You don't see a lot of teams come in and have that level of success.
I have spoken with a few people who've gone to games recently, and they were talking about the hitting. The hitting was amazing that they saw.
This team that they've put on the field, not just this year, but the previous seasons, is unbelievable. So we encourage people to come on out. Again, we've got a lot of great things going on. The last fireworks show of the season, a week from tomorrow. So come on out, and we'll get right into the playoffs on the 4th and 5th.
Perfect. Okay, we'll stop talking for a second about the. I'll let you finish what we're supposed to be doing. We are in the kitchen.
I'm multitasking here. So
Tara's like, okay, guys, what's going on?
Let's get this.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
This is funny.
This is how she's going to treat me once we get in the concession stand and start going.
Go faster.
And
I'm trying.
Terry, you were talking about a combo that you guys have, not only with the sandwich, but you have a drink and a special that they can get.
Yeah, you can get the pulled pork, pulled chicken, hamburger, chicken breast.
Yeah.
Just got a brain. Anyway, you can get that. It's $10.50. It's a value meal.
Yeah.
Now, we have 2 different stands that are not full kitchen, so we'll offer one of the potato chips with the drink.
Perfect.
And then the other 3 are full kitchen, so you get a French fry with it.
Well, that sounds great. We have one more cooking segment coming up where hopefully Michael will let them finish what they're supposed to be doing and won't talk as much as me. But Michael, in the meantime, I just get carried away. I start talking and things just, time goes.
If you don't hear Chastity talking, then you know there's a problem.
Right.
Right. Welcome back. We're back here in our kitchen with Chris Morgan, the Bay Bears' new general manager, also Tara, who heads up the concessions over at Hank Aaron Stadium. We're making the pulled chicken southern coleslaw, and this is the best part, Chris. This is the tasting part,
Well,
right?
this is the easy part for me. It's just simply the serving part. You know, if you go to a concession stand, as we said earlier, you can get a combo meal, which is a pulled pork or pulled chicken sandwich, a bag of Golden Flake chips, and of course a Pepsi product for $10.50. It's a great deal, but like I said, this is the easy part.
Okay.
You just simply serve it up on the bun here, and then Tara here is going to just throw a little dab of coleslaw in, and this is going to be a messy sandwich. So if you plan on eating this here, you're in trouble.
Oh, I like them sloppy joes.
You take a bag of chips and you're ready to go.
So you want me to give it a whirl?
Yeah, I mean, if you think you can do it without getting it on your clothes,
I'm going to be extra careful because the thing is, I just got this suit back from the cleaners, so we don't need to mess it up. Let's see. Let's see how we do.
There you go. So, what do you think?
It was awesome. It's good, Chastity. Yeah, it's very good.
Well, I did this all myself, just over the last hour, as you've seen. So, well, she'll get you one, but she'll get one for you.
I can't touch anything right now. Thank you so much, Tara. Thank you. Because I was just about to, I always have this bad habit of putting my hands in my pockets. I was this close to doing it, and I didn't.
But we'd love for people to come out to Hank Aaron Stadium starting this Sunday, our final home stand. Again, Bark in the Park this Sunday, our last fireworks show on the 22nd. We start with the Mississippi Braves, 5 games against them starting on Sunday, and we end with the Huntsville Stars, and then the playoffs start on September 4th.
Can't wait. And if you haven't been to a Bay Bears game, you got to go. Chris, again, congrats on the job, and thanks for stopping by.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for having me.
Tara, thanks for coming as well. We'll take a timeout, and we'll be back to wrap things up on this edition of Studio 10 after you see this.